What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of IMP Trades. We're gonna catch up from episode 5 all the way to 12, just because I was in DR and I wasn't able to upload or edit any of my videos. So we're just gonna go over them in one video, and it's gonna be very quick. So basically, I won one trade out of all the trades I took, but my analysis was on point. The trades, a lot of my trades did hit take profit. The issue with all of these entries was I moved my stop too early or I placed it in the wrong spot. Okay. As you can see, this was before I went to DR. So this was Wednesday, August 21st. Here I had exited my trade um like while it was in what drawdown because I got scared. Then I took another late entry, and along with that late entry I entered again, and I moved my stop loss to mitigate risk. So I got stopped out there as well. And then I took one last entry down here, which I walked away from my computer, came back, and we were still in the same spot. As you can see, we were just consolidating here. So I decided to manually exit at break even. So I took 4 entries this day, and I really what I should have just did was keep the first. Took some partials here at this low, and then move my stop to break even. Next day, went for buys. Originally, this looked something like this, and it was correct. I would have hit take profit, but I didn't want to be in a trade for so long, so I decided to target these relative equal highs and push my stop loss up a little bit more, which ended up fucking me over because we got stopped out a couple pips past our stop loss, and then we went to go hit take profit. Um, I should have just left it how it was originally. Next day, here we were on the 1 minute, but I can only show you guys as low as the 5. But anyways, we were on the 1 minute looking for buys. As you can see, my projection was very much so correct. My only mistake was where I had placed my stop loss. We got stopped out early here, and I was only focused on the 1 minute. I should have been going through my time frames just to see where I really should place that stop loss. Okay, next day. Here, Monday, this past week, we actually did win on Monday. This is all done on the 5 minute here, but we had a 5 minute fair value gap that we had tapped into, entered there, and then I have moved my stop. My stop was placed underneath the 5 minute fair value gap. Once we made this push up, we moved it below the halfway point of my fair value gap, came down, came very close to our stop loss, but we were still in the trade, and then we came and hit take profit. So that was a pretty good day. Yeah, not doing too much explaining as to like how I got my bias, but because I'm trying to go through this quickly, and that would take a lot of explaining and going through a lot of different time frames. So we'll just do this. Just bear with me, okay? So here I was going for buys, targeting this buy side liquidity here on the 15 minute. My original idea was this that you're looking at right now, but what actually happened was once I saw this push up on the 15 minute off of this very small fair value gap, I decided to enter. I think it was when it came back down here or something. Then I got stopped out around here. Decided to enter again at this second fair value gap here, and then I got stopped out here at this low. And so basically, I entered too early. Should have waited for my original idea, but then I would have gotten stopped out underneath here either way. But that's okay because if I would have re-entered after we came back above this mitigation block, then we would have been just fine, right? So right after this candle, wait for us to come back above the 50% and the complete high of this mitigation block, and then we would have hit our buy side liquidity target just fine. Next day, here We entered off of us creating this 15-minute fair value gap. Entered here right after it was created. Place our stops below this candle low, a couple pips below. After we had this push up, I believe I moved my stop to break even, and then we got stopped out, as you can see, and then we hit our take profit target. So I moved my stop too early. And okay, next day. So here, so we sold initially. We're at 50% of this level, which is the bottom of this red box. And I want to see sells, but I did get in way too early. As you can see, this is 1:15 a.m. And then I demo traded this, which one exactly how I wanted to see it. So basically, I should have not entered so early, waited some more, and then actually taken this entry here, which I took with some confidence. Um, that's fine. Next day, this trade here, entered off of this 15-minute for value gap, seen this bullish push up, move my stop to break even. Next candle took me out, and then we hit take profit. And I believe, yeah, that was the last trade. That was day 5 all the way up to day 12 right here. It sucks, but we got a lot to learn. So basically what I learned from these mistakes is stop moving my stop loss so early and start taking some partials at um, different levels. And after taking our first partial, move our stop to break even. And that will change up the game a lot, which you will guys see me do. If we get an opportunity this London session, then we'll go ahead and implement those new rules and new habits. Well, for the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, this catch up from episode 5 to 12. I hope you learned something valuable, learn from my mistakes. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys there in this London session. And another thing, the account ended up at 111. So yeah, we've been on a pretty strong losing streak, but I'm not worried about it. Just stay disciplined. And as you can see, we've been on a losing streak for a while now, but the account's still alive. That says a lot about my risk management, my discipline. And regardless of us messing up here and there, we're still learning from our mistakes and we're getting better and better. So that's all that matters.